gonna wish her well. I'm gonna wish her the best. I'm going to hope that she gets that promotion. I'm gonna hope that she moves on and she's happy with somebody that I was miserable with. Hi babes, welcome back to the palace. So today's video is gonna be for 5 reasons why girls can't get along. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I wrote 5 main reasons down and then I'm just gonna expand on it. So the first reason why girls can't get along is because of this world is made to be in survival of the fittest. What I mean by survival of the fittest is like, okay, so we're made to be put against each other. Our roles are made to be only but so high, the ceiling phenomenon. We're expected to only go so high. We're expected to only hold so many roles. So by design, it's not by accident. It's not, oh, I wonder why. It's not by a mistake why we can't get along. We don't get along because by design, there's not enough space for us. So I know we hear about this all the time with girls in the rap industry, and they be like, oh, I don't understand why people put us against each other. Exactly, because we're females. So as why there's 50,000 male rappers, but there could only be one female rapper. Same thing in positions of the office. So professionally, there's only but so many positions we could hold in the office. So when there's those token positions where they're looking for a woman to fulfill it, then you're gonna go against the one woman in the office. So that's how in any circumstance you could think about it, we're made to be survival of the fittest. And that's what puts us against each other. So where we're normally like, okay, girl, even your homegirl in the office, you're like, okay. But then when it turns around and you guys both going for that one position, it can get messy. So we're put against each other because we're made to be in survival mode. We're made to be in, there's only one spot. We're made to believe that there's only one spot about. But if there were more positions for us in any field, we wouldn't feel like, okay, well, this is my one shot. That's another thing, but we'll get into that. Number 2, the reason why we can't get along is because it comes from self-hate. It's really you versus you. Like, the main thing that if you ask someone, okay, well, why you don't get along with girls, they're going to say, well, because she's jealous. Okay, but I feel like a lot of times it's how we grow up. So it's things that you don't like about yourself. It's things that other females, that your mom, that your family members, that your significant other, society, it's things that make women feel insecure. So from your own insecurities about yourself, then you start projecting that onto other people. So for instance, if you don't like your body, then you're going to look at people that are either you feel are overly confident about their body or not confident about their body, and you're going to make criticism. So for this type of person, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. So in the same light where someone could be loving themselves so much, they could be, maybe they just went through a weight loss journey, maybe they're a new mom, maybe they're just all of a sudden tapping into their self-worth and they're like, you know what? I look good. I look beautiful. I don't have to do anything to myself. So when you see somebody like that and you're unhappy, you're like, well, now they feel like they all of that. Why they didn't feel like that before? I don't know who got them feeling themselves. They must got a new man. Why they feel like, oh, all of a sudden this and that. Because they're truly unhappy. The same thing with someone that is negative. They could say, oh, and I hear this all the time about skinny girls and when they're working out, and then it's always somebody like, you're skinny, you don't have to work out. Like, everyone's entitled to do what they want to feel the most comfortable in their body. That is their body. So again, it's not even only about weight loss or body or anything like that, but I feel like the biggest insecurity for women is our bodies. Like, I feel like that's the biggest insecurity. So again, it stems from self-hate. All the things that when you could think about high school, you could think about Mean Girls, you could think about any instance where you felt bullied or you felt made to feel insecure, and it always stems from someone themselves who are insecure, someone else who's going through something, someone. So whenever someone's projecting that onto you, know that it's not you, and they're going through their own self-healing. And the same way, you have to reflect internally and see where there's times where you weren't nice and you weren't kind and you said something maybe that you shouldn't have, and those have to do with your inner struggles. Get along. Number 3, we can't get along because of men. Let's just that's probably the elephant in the room. We can't get along because of men. And again, we're made to put ourselves against each other. Again, for men, there's thousands and thousands of women. And so it's like, why would men don't feel it? They're like, okay, well, why would I stress over her? It's going to be another her, this and that. So why can't we do the same? But for us, I feel like, especially when it comes to males, I've experienced it. And I know I talk to other women, a lot of women experience this. And it's like, I'm the type of person that when they go low, I go high. I've been through so much, and people will tell me all the time, like, I don't know, I couldn't be me. You're too nice, this and that. And the thing is like, I have 2 different modes of myself. And I feel like when I go into the mode where it's like, I'm going off, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I feel like that is an immature side of me. That's an old me that I'm holding on to. So I try my best to go high every time. And, I always put myself in that person's shoes, even if they don't deserve it, even if they don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. I always say, if this was me in this position, which that's a whole other topic. I'm not even going to get into that, because I wouldn't have put myself in that position. I probably wouldn't have took the same steps as you to make it into that position, but that's a whole other story. It comes from men. I feel like, okay, you could, break up with somebody, you guys are done, and I feel like so many women, I see this on my Instagram every single day on people's timeline, and it's just like, girls making fake pages, all of this stuff, and it's like, that has to do with men. Men make you do that. There's no reason why we feel like, and I don't want to say we, because I haven't done this, but I don't know girls that do this either, but it's been done to me. So it's just like, I don't know. It's a weird thing, because, okay, for me, it's like, when you go back and argue with somebody, like, okay, say your ex has a new person that they're dealing with, right? And if you're the female, it's like, why are you making a fake page? Why are you texting her? Why are you trying to follow her, or looking at her, trying to find her social media and all of that? That is not going to do anything for you. Like, and so I feel like when it comes to that, it's like, again, it's like I said, we can't get along because of men, because it's the men that's going here and then they going back and then going here and then going back, and they're telling you anything. They're telling you, oh, she want me back, oh, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could tell you anything. But again, it's just like, you have to decide. So again, going back to men, it's like, we wouldn't be put in these positions if it wasn't for men. Nobody wouldn't be making no fake pages if it wasn't for their ex or the man that they're dealing with telling them lies or telling you lies, whatever the case may be. And again, it's not to bash men, because like I said, I'm pointing out other reasons. They're not the only reason, but most of female drama has to do with boys. An ex over a boy, over, anything. It most likely has to do with guys. Because we be chilling, like, we just want to look cute, get money, travel, and, occasionally be loved when it's the right person. But otherwise, I don't want to believe that we out here just stirring the pot for no reason. We got to be better than that. I still got the price tag on it. That's ghetto. So the number 4 reason why we can't get along with women is this ride or die mentality and fighting over niggas. And this goes into same thing with relationships. Like, again, this type of way comes with, okay, well, your man is sleeping next to me at night though, but he's this and that. And again, with these type of situations, I don't get it, because I will always choose to go high. So it's like, You arguing with me about a nigga that's not my nigga, or a nigga that I find irrelevant, or like I said, somebody that I was miserable with, you not making me mad. Like, I'm good, I'm okay. Also, it's like when girls want to fight over guys, like, all right, fuck out of here, I'm gonna beat your ass and this and that and da da da, and it's like, I will never fight over a nigga. I'm not. I've been put in a position to where that a situation like that has happened, and that could be a story time in and of itself. But me personally, I'm not fighting over no nigga, because for one, again, that has to come with that you don't love yourself, because a man that really loves you is not going to put you through any of that. So a man that respects you is not going to put you through any of that. So therefore, even the fact that you feel like you even need to converse with another female over your nigga, I'm not sitting here and defending my position to you. I'm not solidifying my position to you. I'm not letting my position be known to you. I don't have to do that. And just with anything, even with exes, it's like, I'm not going to fight over a dude, like I said, because he going to feel like he's winning. Now, when y'all two fighting, right? What's the prize? Him, that's the girl that he's either with, he putting you through stress, making you feel like you got to check bitches and fight bitches and all of that. Or you the ex that's not your nigga no more, but you still have access to him, but he, again, she want to brag about, oh, he's sleeping with me at night, but he still has ties to her. So it's kind of like, for me, I'm not going to put myself in that position, because neither one of y'all is winning. You defending yourself, you're not winning. You go and fight, you're not winning. So it's like, again, you're giving the man all this power to make him even feel that he even holds a position for you jeopardizing your future. You're jeopardizing your freedom. You're jeopardizing, and again, I always say, there's definitely some situations where I'm not going to say, people be like, oh, violence is never the solution. I'm not going to say that. We live in a very real world, in a very real society, and there's definitely times where you're going to need to fight. And there's definitely ways that you could de-escalate the situation. But if somebody comes and attacks you, what are you going to do? You're going to sit here and say, oh, violence is not the answer. No, you're going to have to defend yourself. So again, I'm not saying that there's not going to be, and hopefully I pray over your life that you don't ever have to fight, or you're ever put in a position to fight or defend yourself. But I'm saying we shouldn't put ourselves in these positions. We shouldn't create these situations. We shouldn't put ourselves in these scenarios. And we shouldn't attract and align things that makes these things gravitate towards us. The number 5 reason why we can't get along, I would say, is because social media. Social media puts us against each other because, again, if it comes to bodies, if it comes to material things, if it comes to hair, if it comes to colorism, some type of, any issue that I face, right? I'm facing the issue from multiple aspects. So I'm not only facing the issue because I am in my 20s. I'm a younger woman. In some aspects, that makes me an older woman. I'm also facing it as a mother. I'm also facing it as a woman. I'm also facing it as a Black woman. I'm also facing, you know what I'm saying? So it's all these different things. Again, this happens in the workplace. This happens in school. It happens in any field where you're either going to be given or presented an opportunity. And that happens by way of social media because, again, for one, we're flooded with these images of, unrealistic bodies. So the biggest thing I want to say is body, because, again, we're flooded with these images constantly. Even me being a mom, it's so many things on social media that's telling you, okay, well, you got to get your snap back, you got to do this. Oh, that's not empowering another woman, because, again, it's not about a snapback. Everybody's going to go through different things. Different things are happening to your bodies. Again, women don't only gain weight because they had a baby or because they're stressed. There's genetics, there's hormonal, there's autoimmune diseases. There's all types of things that go into women weight gain. So again, don't always assume, and you don't know what people go through. So I say that, and social media blankets all these things. They blanket all of these issues and all of these things, and people see weight gain as you're unhealthy, like you just eating snacks and bullshit all day, when it's not that. People see surgery. There's surgery so popularized by social media, and again, they don't show you the dangers of surgery. And again, when you do get surgery, then everybody's down your throat like, oh, you couldn't just love yourself, or you don't love yourself. There's no way really for us to win. And I feel like opening the conversation and being able to identify these ways where, again, this is not by accident, it's by design. All of this is created. All of it is created for us to do this, for us to be against each other. So we won't ever elevate, so we won't gain higher positions, so we won't be in positions of office, so we can't change these dynamics. So I would say, like I said, number one, you got to love yourself, because you got to understand and identify how you add to the problem. You have to understand that when you don't love yourself, you spew out hate into the world. And that's creating negative experiences and insecurities in other women to project that onto other people. So again, I'm not going into a world peace rant right now, but I'm just saying it's so many ways that is designed for us not to get along. This whole video is to enforce women empowerment and to get around these ways that we're made to be put against each other. In every way that we're made to be put against each other, choose the opposite way to empower each other. Choose the opposite way to say, I'm not going to put another female down. I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to wish her well. I'm going to wish her the best. I'm going to hope that she gets that promotion. I'm going to hope that she moves on and she's happy with somebody that I was miserable with. I'm going to hope that she loves herself and chooses self-love before she loves anybody else, so that she can love everyone else properly. I hope that she loses that weight. I hope she gains that weight. You want to hope and, for better, and you wanting better for somebody else reflects your character. So the first thing you always have to do is work on yourself. So I challenge you to think about these ways. Think about how you contribute to these ways and how you can contribute to the solution, and let's just do better. Let's just do better. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I'm going to be doing a bunch of girl chats, so whatever you want me to talk about, just DM me or leave it in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.